Testimonios abiertos, pequeños relatos de agentes implicados en el ciclo de vida de la investigación desde la ciencia abierta en momentos de pandemia. Una entidad financiadora. Comparte Tsoukala, Policy Officer in the European Commission, de la Dirección General de Open Science.
Dear colleagues, it's a privilege to be talking to you today about open access and open science policies of the European Commission. My name is Victoria Tsoukala. I work in the Commission in Directorate General for Research and Innovation, the unit that works on the open science policies for the framework programs and for EU relevant policies. I was asked to talk to you today about open access and open science at the time of COVID and how this has influenced Commission action and policy. Of course, I think it's clearly understood by all of us that in this public health emergency, it is very, very clear that research, efficiency of research is very, very important for our livelihood, the public health. The European Commission, of course, acted immediately on the COVID crisis, coordinating EU responses also in the field of research. So until September, about 450 million euros have been given for projects that address COVID research. And it's expected by the end of the year, more than around €1 billion will have been given for research and innovation activities to address the COVID crisis. Beyond that, of course, the crisis has influenced and shaped our policy regarding open access and open science. It therefore is very clear for us working on open science that the immediate open access to publication is something that is very, very necessary. Therefore, in Horizon Europe, the requirement will be for immediate open access to peer-reviewed publications. We believe that in the digital era, there is no reason for publications to be held back and locked down. They should be born open access. This is a major requirement of Horizon Europe and a major difference to the current framework program that allows embargoes. With regard to research data, all projects in Horizon Europe generating research data will have to manage their data responsibly on the basis of a data management plan. And they will have to be managed along the lines of FAIR, that is findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. Open access will be the default for research data as well. However, here one will be able to have exceptions if they're justified and they are part of a list of exceptions that are in the model grant agreement of Horizon Europe. Therefore, open access will be here the principle as well for research data. Finally, both publications and research data will need to be licensed. That will be a requirement for immediate and for legal reuse that is as open as possible. Horizon Europe will go beyond open access, going beyond the current framework program into open science. And in fact, open science will be incentivized, let's say, promoted and supported, rewarded throughout the framework program, and will be required throughout the stage of a project. Therefore, we have supported promoting open science in the evaluation, already in the evaluation stage of proposals. So open science practices such as, for example, the early sharing of research through preprints, pre-registration, etc., efforts to support reproducibility of results, open peer review, and other such relevant practices, including, of course, also the inclusion of society and stakeholders and citizens in projects will be taken into consideration in evaluation, and most likely under the excellence criterion for proposals. They will also, of course, be monitored for the duration of the project as well, thus permeating the lifetime of a project. Further, certain work programs may have specific requirements for open science practices, such as the ones that I just described, and or, for example, for the use of EOSC federated infrastructures or for fairness, specific level of fairness for research data. Therefore, you see how Horizon Europe really is not only about open access, but about open science. We have also given special attention in Horizon Europe to the issue of trust of people, of the public and of other researchers in science, and reproducibility and validation. And therefore, even if research data or other research outputs supporting conclusions of publications funded by Horizon Europe are not open in some cases, access to those other research outputs and data will need to be provided to those researchers or people who are seeking to validate the conclusions of publications. This is quite important to imbue trust in the research that we produce. That's quite significant. So these are the most important changes and novelties that you will find in Horizon Europe, and very soon the model grant agreement will be out and public will be validated for everyone to see. So we look forward to working further with you and to receiving lots of submissions from Spanish universities, and we're looking forward to your further support for our open science policies. Thank you.